All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Women Who Mule Meetup group. This month, we are celebrating Women's History Month. And of course, as you know, we have several ambassadresses that are with us tonight. And yes, that's a mouthful. I had to learn how to say it and practice saying that. It wasn't pretty at first, but I nailed it. And every now and then I still go back to saying, yes, I'm an ambassador. It's all good. So welcome, and let me grab my. There we go. I had lost my instructions there, my agenda. We must have an agenda. You know, women, we're planners, right? So we've got to have an agenda to work off of to make life work so much smoother. So we begin off with our introductions. We'll be introducing our meetup leaders as well as our sponsors, and then we're going to be honoring our very first two ambassadresses that are here with us tonight. And so we really appreciate you honoring with your presence because you are the pioneers of the ambassador world and of the MuleSoft community in the women category for sure. Then we also have a special honoree too, who's an ambassadress who has won the Golden Hoodie Award. So we absolutely want to shine a spotlight on her for Nisha, who's with us as she's one of the meetup leaders as well. And then I'm going to share with you the joy of being an ambassadress this last year, what it has meant to me. We also have some special recognition for some of the men who have been our mentors and guided us along the way. And we're going to give a little spotlight for them as well. And then we're going to introduce to you our secret guests. We've got some guests here and we're excited for them and we're going to be honoring them as well. We will play trivia after that and have three winners that will get a gift card that is provided by our sponsor, Avio. And then some exciting announcements to be on, beyond that. So without any further ado, of course, I would love to introduce you to Nisha Sharma. She is a Women Who Mule Meetup leader, and she also comes with us as well as one of the ambassadresses and her recognition that I'll let you tell. I will let her tell you about that when it's at her segment. And of course, myself, I'm a new meetup leader for this meetup group, but not new to the meetup leader arena. This actually has been one of my passion groups. I spoke at this meetup group when it was brand new, one of the first few presenters in the meetup group. So I have offered to be part of this because I'm just passionate about it. So I have to say. But our sponsors with us tonight who are here to support our mission at hand is Avio Consulting with Mackenzie Hill. Owen is her new married last name. Congratulations to you, my dear. And also, Ryan Haig is going to be sharing with us about Integration Quest. So I'm going to go ahead and pass presenter to Mackenzie. So, Mackenzie, I will stop sharing and you should be able to share.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
still getting used to my last name. I'm not sure if it's Hill or Owen. So for now, either one works. I'll just briefly share a little bit about Avio. So Avio is a premier two-time MuleSoft Partner of the Year. We offer thought leadership and best-in-class delivery at the intersection of modern software development and enterprise integration within the MuleSoft platform. Here's just a snapshot of just a few of the companies we work with. We've probably worked with close to 100 different companies using MuleSoft in various industries. MuleSoft is our bread and butter. We really like MuleSoft. But in addition to MuleSoft, we also are now the preferred implementation partner for Mad Mobile, which is a mobile point of sale software product company. And then we also have the capabilities to provide custom software development solutions to our clients. So just a little bit about us. If you have any questions or want to learn more about Avio, feel free to shoot me an email or reach out to me on LinkedIn.
Great, Mackenzie. Thank you so much. And again, we certainly appreciate you sponsoring us. And in addition, she sponsors, Avio also sponsors some of the other meetup groups. So thank you so much for doing that. We really do appreciate it. And next, our other sponsor is Integration Quest, and Ryan Haig is with us tonight. Ryan? There you go. And we're not hearing your sound.
How's this?
Oh, you got it now. Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
All right.
welcome.
So, yeah, thank you. Integration Quest is a learning company. We are dedicated to helping everyone in the world learn how to do integration better. And one way we do that is we help grow and enable people to provide MuleSoft training through MuleSoft and elsewhere. And we are working on some exciting new ways for people to learn about integration. So go find us on the web, integration.quest, or hit us up on LinkedIn and find out more about us. Thanks for the opportunity, Diane.
Yes, thank you, Ryan, so much. And while Ryan's on camera, I have to say, as we're giving shout outs to certain mentors who were a big part of our journey, I do want to thank Ryan Haig. He definitely has been one of my mentors along this way of the integrations as well as part of Haig Software. So thank you so much, Ryan, for all that you do for all of the women. And some of our special guests, I do believe, are going to give a shout out in your direction as well. So thank you so much.
Gonna make me blush. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. All right. So, we want to focus on the joy of ambassadorship or ambassadorship. I tried the ambassadress-ship. That one didn't work so well. So, the joy of ambassadorship, is something that has been a passion of ours. And Nisha, I'll go ahead and let you take a little bit from here to introduce this little character here.
Well, this was Diane's idea, and it's an awesome idea. And it was introducing, we all know Max the Mule. Well, actually, Diane created Maxine. And so, she's our unofficial ambassadress, I would say, right? So thanks, Diane, for bringing Maxine to us. I think it makes it a little fun and something that we can all just enjoy a little bit.
Yeah.
So you'll see Maxine scattered around a little bit here and there. But, she's awesome. I know we're trying to push MuleSoft to make her official, but we'll see if we get there. All
It's
right.
okay. We're embracing her
Um,
in the meantime, right?
that's right. That's right. All right. So the ambassador program, I believe it's been around since 2018, and we currently have, what are we up to? Almost 80 ambassadors officially in the program. I think the team can confirm. But we wanted to take a few minutes to recognize the first two ambassadresses that had joined this program. And if we go to the next slide, I'd like to introduce you both to Alex and Akshata. They were our very first ambassadresses. Alex is from Canada, and she has been in the developer space for a long time. And she'll share with you a little bit about her journey and what she's been doing. And then Akshata as well. Akshata's from the UK. Akshata, I know it's what, like 11 p.m. your time. So thank you for joining us at this time. But yeah, so Akshata's had a great journey too. So I will, if I can, just ask each of you. So maybe we'll start, Alex, with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself. One of the things, a couple of things we'd like to know as well is just a little bit about your journey, about how you came into the Mule space, how being an ambassadress has impacted you in your career, and what advice you might have for some of our mentors who are aspiring to become ambassadresses, and for all of us as ambassadors and ambassadresses, what you think would be some good advice for us all. So, and now you're both, interestingly, at Salesforce. So please tell us a little bit about your journey and the impact that this has had on you.
Yeah, for sure. Um, I always say that my journey started by accident because I didn't even want to learn MuleSoft in the first place. I was a Java developer. I was working at Accenture in Mexico, and they were kind of like, okay, there are no more jobs for you as a Java developer. So, like, would you be open to learning new technologies? And I actually learned a little bit of TIPCO and MuleSoft. But at the end of the day, I got a project in MuleSoft, so I just continued with that. I got my first certification in 2007, and I just continued learning from there. And then I went to a MuleSoft Connect. When was that? In 2018, I think. And I met Sabrina Marshall, and she was telling me that the meetups are gonna just get started and that there is no one in Mexico. And I'm like, oh, well, I would love to get in that. And I got to be the leader of Monterey, which is the city that I'm from. But soon after that, I moved to Toronto. So now, like, they moved me to the Toronto chapter and so on. So that's basically how I got started. And then in my new company, I started doing blog posts. And thanks to Mariana, that she was always like encouraging me to do more things, I started doing videos. And eventually, like, one thing led to another. There was an opening in Salesforce, and I'm like, hey, maybe I can get in. And it was funny because I didn't want to apply at first, because I don't know if you've heard about like how women try to get like 90% of more of the requirements on a position before applying, and men do it at like 60%. So I saw the role, and I'm like, no, I don't have the 3 years as a developer advocate. I can't possibly like do that. But I had everything else. I just didn't have the 3 years. And yeah, my wife actually asked me to just apply, and I did, and here I am. So yeah, so just take that first step. Like, you already have the no. Like, they can only give you a yes. If you don't apply, you already have the no. So like, just try it. That's my advice.
Amazing.
Wonderful. And Alex, so when you became an ambassadress, what changed for you? What was your experience like with the program?
Yeah, a lot changed because I didn't know the community before that. When I started being a meetup leader, I started meeting the community from like Toronto or like from Canada or stuff like that, but not really that global. And when I saw the ambassadors, I didn't even know them. And then I saw them, and I started like following their blog posts, their videos, and I started learning a lot. So I don't know, it changed a lot of my perspective on how, like, why am I creating videos? Why am I creating blog posts? Like, who is this for? And then it's like, oh, well, for all of these people that are trying to learn new things. And also, like, I had some interviews because I was at another consultancy between last. And I remember sometimes I had interviews with clients, and the interviewers would be like, I have seen you in videos. And I'm like, yeah. So it was cool. Like, even if I didn't get the position, it was cool that they recognized me from the videos. So at least I'm like teaching someone something. So I think that's cool. And I think it opens a lot of positions, a lot of doors for you. So it was great.
That is awesome. And I must say, when we started Women Who Mule, Alex was one of the first ones to jump in and say she wanted to be part of it. So thank you, Alex, for helping us to get it all started and get it going. And I really, that was when I first met you, of course. And so I just had always just admired your passion for the MuleSoft community and what we were trying to do here. And it's been fantastic. So hopefully I get to meet you in person someday, because I did just last week got to meet Akshata in person in San Francisco at TDX. So that was fantastic. So Akshata, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your journey?
Yeah, sure. It was nice meeting you as well last week. And thanks for having us. So, my journey, I think it's almost similar to what Alex's is. So, it's like, yeah, I am a MuleSoft developer by an accident. And then I actually didn't want to get started with MuleSoft because I had no idea what I'm going to do. And then there was a requirement in a project, and then they pulled me in. I got certified. And that's how my MuleSoft journey started. And then, as a meetup leader, I attended a meetup where it was like just for free snacks and drinks, and just to get to know like what it is, like what's swags and everything. And then I really liked it, and I thought of becoming a part of the meetup group. It was back in Mumbai in, I guess, 2019, 2018, something like that. And then I submitted a CFP for TDX, which was supposed to be in India. That was the only year the TDX was in India, and yeah, that was the first and the last year, I would say. Maybe we can have more. So, and the CFP got selected, and I spoke as a speaker first time on the stage, and that was like nervous, but that was actually a breakthrough. So that actually opened quite many paths, and after that, I was selected as an ambassadress. The first few ambassadors, Alex, me, and we had one more, Sudeshna. So yeah, it was amazing journey as till then, and then I moved to UK from. So all these things, what ambassadorship or mentorship or like being a meetup leader gave me was like more of confidence, more of different opportunities, recognition, and like yeah, people whenever you used to go to event or anything, people actually knew you before, and they were like, yeah, we have seen you, we noticed you from your hair or something like that, and that was like, oh, people already know me, I don't even know them, and that was like, oh, okay, I don't know, sorry. Yeah, it's a good feeling, like I mean, kind of a celebrity types, and sometimes I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? Sometimes I mean, it feels weird, right? But yeah, it's a good feeling. It helps you professionally as well as personally. You get a lot of job opportunities, recognition, and you learn a lot of things. You meet so many great people, you share, like you get so many great ideas, influencers, and like whatnot. Like last week we were at TDX, we met so many people, and all these guys, I mean, Sabrina, Mariana, not Mariana, I'm sorry, we missed you. Sabrina, Hockett, Isabella, and everyone. Like, we have been working for years together now. Like, I know them since a long time, but I mean, even Manik and everyone, like, but we never met them in person. And it was like a different feeling altogether. It was like meeting someone who already, like, you know them already for years. And I was like, wow, this feels home. This feels, this feels great. And after that, I would think, I mean, everything else it just turned up. Like once you start by writing blogs or creating videos, something, the next thing, it just, everything else falls in place. You just have to start. You have to start with something you like, and that's how they reached out to us with the book as well, as an author, I mean. So yeah, that was a nice pop-up. Thank you. So yeah, that's how the publishers reach out to us, like Alex, me, Arul, like they actually read our blogs, the content, they really liked it. They were like, we want to work with you, we're looking forward to working with you. We were like, wow, this is something big, and we were completely like oblivious, like what is going to happen next, or how are you going to even complete it? Because writing a blog is fine, that's just one page, but then book something, like, oh, we don't know. But yeah, we somehow made it. And then my journey as a developer advocate, I wasn't sure, like, what, I wasn't even knowing 1 year back there's something like a developer advocacy or what it is. But then after, like, Alex was already doing it, and then there was an opening in her team, a position open, and she was like, Akshata, you should try for this is something you should be doing. And she pushed me, she referred me, and that's how here I am. And that's why I'm actually thanking you, like, I'm glad you applied, and that's how I'm here. And yeah,
And you pushed me to do the book, so
she actually didn't want to, I mean, get started on the book, and I was like, no, we have to do this, we can do this. And then, yeah, that's the power of community, I would say.
I think that's such an amazing part about the community is the network and the support, right, of each other. And it's incredible. So, well, congratulations to both of you. I mean, incredible achievements, accomplishments, and thank you for all that you do for the community, for all of us. It's amazing. So, thank you both. Awesome.
Absolutely, absolutely, because you are setting the standard, and the book is incredible. If you have not gotten it, we are giving away an ebook tonight. Yes, and so very exciting to be able to have a winner to receive that. But it is well documented, nicely illustrated. It really takes a lot of the guesswork out of a new developer, or even a developer that wants to use this as a resource. So great work, great work. So thank you both for being here tonight with us, even though it's wee hours over there too. Well, our next focus will be on Nisha Sharma. And last year, or this year, yes, it was actually, was it 22 that you received the Golden
It
Hoodie
was,
Award?
yeah, September at
September.
Dreamforce.
Awesome. Yes, at Dreamforce. So, what an amazing award, and I understand that it totally took you by surprise, Nisha, and but well deserved. Your work in the, not only the Women Who Mule, but leading us and guiding us as an ambassadress has been. I know personally for me, I've learned so much from you, and appreciate and value that friendship as well. But do tell us, what was your reaction to this, and tell us how this played out.
Well, thank you, Diane. And so, by the way, for those who I have not met, I am Nisha. I lead our MuleSoft practice at Accenture. And I started working with MuleSoft really about 3 years ago when I was asked to lead our MuleSoft practice. And kind of like how, Alex and Akshata said they kind of became accidental developers. I wouldn't say an accidental practice lead, but I was asked to do this and something I hadn't really thought of before. But the opportunity was there. I jumped into it, and it's been an amazing experience ever since. So but when I did take it on, one of the things I was looking around at are, where are the women, right? Like, where, I mean, I'm quite passionate about inclusion and diversity initiatives and activities that we do here at Accenture. And I was just like, where are the women? And I was talking with folks like Brent Hayward and Dan McAllister and others at MuleSoft, and said I really want to do something. And they got me connected with the team, Sabrina and so on, right, to figure out what can we do here. And we came up with this meetup idea, and that all started Women Who Mule. And so when we were getting ready for Dreamforce, it was I think now looking back quite entertaining for for Sabrina and Sabrina and Isabella and Mariana and everyone, because they knew what was happening, but I had no idea. And so I was invited to speak at the keynote and talk about Women Who Mule, and that whole experience was uh, was quite fun now looking back again, because I would join calls like prep calls and everything, and they'd all of a sudden get quiet and be like, "Nisha's on now." So it was like all very quiet. They were trying to keep a secret. I didn't realize that what they were doing, but anyway, it was amazing. And so when I was on stage there talking to Brent about Women Who Mule and all we've done, and I was supposed to walk off the stage, and then all of a sudden Brent is like, "Hold on a minute." And then Sabrina comes running from the back, and there's the golden hoodie. So it was incredible, and even now I still feel so amazing and proud, and so thankful for this recognition. So, although I must say it's kind of weird to wear a golden hoodie, a golden jacket. I don't normally wear like gold and glittery stuff. And so even when we were at TDX, the first day, everyone was like, "Where's your Where's your golden hoodie? You're not wearing it." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll wear it tomorrow." And so I wore it the next day. But then I would also be like, "Okay, the minute I step out of Moscone Center, I've got to take it off," because I tell you, the last time at Dreamforce, we walked from Moscone to, if you remember, we had a happy hour at the event for MuleSoft, and I just remember walking, and people were just like, giving me these weird looks as I was walking the streets. And I was like, yeah, these people have no idea what this golden hoodie is. Why I'm walking around in this bright gold jacket around San Francisco. But no, it's been amazing. I've had the opportunity to meet other golden hoodie winners in the Salesforce community. Of course, our very own Miguel, he was the first one to get it from MuleSoft. So but I've had the opportunity to meet others as well. And it's again, that's like another part of the community, and the people that are so passionate and um so just wanting to do more for the community, which is just it's just an amazing feeling. So anyway, that was the fun of that, and it was amazing. So thank you.
We're so excited for you. I was just ecstatic when I heard, and I was just cheering you on. And yeah, I can just imagine, what people who don't understand what the golden hoodie means as far as the general populace going, that's a little flashy, you know.
Right.
You wear it with pride. You wear it with pride. It means so much
Thank you.
to us. So that's awesome. Very
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. Well, now, Diane, you also just recently won an award, one of the community awards, right? So,
This is true.
congratulations to you on winning that one. I know
Thank
your picture's going to show up here in a second, but yeah, just your recognition as an amazing ambassadress within the MuleSoft community. All the contributions that you've made. And I mean, you're just I even, when I first met you as part of the, getting started with Women Who Mule, you were also one of the first ones who jumped in and said, I really want to do something. And again, the commonality amongst everyone here is that passion. That's the one word that always comes to mind is this passion that you have. So, Diane, please tell us about your journey and what being an ambassadress has been like for you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that so much. And as you can see, we all started off as mentors. We were the gang of 16, and Ravi put this together for us, and it went all over social media. Nisha's there. Several of us are here, and that was quite an honor. It took me by surprise. My start with MuleSoft actually was a result of being a patient with a fragmented health record. And then I was completing my master's degree, and I tripped over MuleSoft as a solution for a 360 patient experience. I did my capstone for my master's degree on that, and I was driven. I resigned from my job and took a 6-month period of time where I was diving deep into MuleSoft. As a part of that, I was extremely active as a meetup presenter. That happened really by accident. Also, it's funny how we just trip into these things. The Tim Hanline, he was an instructor and is now a consultant in the MuleSoft industry, and he is who really was supposed to speak at a meetup and he couldn't make it. And so he asked me if I would step in for him, and so I did. And I was nervous. It was Charlotte meetup, and my dear friends who are meetup leaders there, Arvind, and we just had such a connection, and he gave me at ease and just guided me through. That was my first exposure to the MuleSoft community, and I just felt so at home. And it was so funny because my husband was with me. We're about 5.5 to 6 hours away from Charlotte, so we had to drive in, and my husband went with. And he's a retired police officer, and it was so interesting because a lot of the attendees at that meetup, they were real interested in learning about MUnit, and then they looked at my husband and they said, so what do you do? And they found out he was a cop. So the whole focus, have you shot anybody, have you, it was just hilarious. But that put Bob and my husband in the spotlight, which cracks me up because he's a behind the scenes kind of guy. But at any rate, that was our beginning. That's where we started. And as you can see, that year, I was very active in the meetup world, some in person, some virtual. And of course, Manik, who was so kind to let me speak at the online meetup a couple times there as well. And, not only as we progressed from mentors, many of us, we moved into then the ambassador role. And I was totally taken by surprise. I was not anticipating that. I was just totally enjoying the culture of the MuleSoft community. And so I was passionate and just was having truly the joy of being part of that. I was being mentored. I was turning around and giving back and mentoring others. It just came as a natural progression. And as a result of doing that, I was recognized as an ambassadress, and I was not expecting it at all. So continuing the process through some of this period of time, I met Ryan Haig. I became part of Haig Software, and then we spun off. I became a MuleSoft instructor, and then we spun off Integration Quest, to which I'm CEO of that company now, and we are just growing and just with a passion again of helping others, teaching others, helping them build their skills. And it's we have such a drive and ambition. And as I'm teaching a MuleSoft class, my Slack messages are blowing up I was teaching, so I couldn't be part of the community awards when this was announced. I jumped in for a lunch break on part of it and was able to play trivia for just a few minutes. But then, as I said, it was almost nearing completion of my day of teaching. My Slack messages are blowing up, and I had to just really keep focused on what I was teaching when I realized what was going on. Not only Ryan, but Jim and Brian and several of you others were shouting out congratulations, to which I had no idea what it was about. And as you know, I received one of the top MuleSoft Ambassador Awards, which again, I'm humbled and grateful for that award. And it was just really such a treat to receive that. So we have some exciting, it's just an ongoing thing. It's like the more you give, the more you receive. And, so by giving and helping others, what I tell people, whether you're in my class or whether I'm doing a private coaching session or whether I just have met people, some people I have met through some of the events, through Connect. And, is that I'm an instructor or maybe with you for a short while here, but as long as I'm a MuleSoft ambassador, I'm with you for life, so I'm there to assist and help. And it's a passion. It's a rewarding experience, as we grow through. So, and we are carrying this into beyond. And there's a little hint there of some future endeavors that we have that we're cooking up for this next year. So I'll leave it right there for right now. We'll park that one. But we did want to be sure to recognize some of the guys behind the scenes that are ambassadors that received some major awards this last year. And so, Manik, you are a presenter, so that you can pop your camera on and just give us a wave. You're welcome to say something if you'd like. But he is truly a legend. He had been a big part of the Meetup connections for myself, and I know has been very instrumental in being a mentor and, and really enriching many of our lives along the way. Is Manik still with us?
He is there. And before he jumps on, I want to say, I mean, Manik has been, one of the biggest cheerleaders for the women here. And, it's amazing, Manik, when you're talking about some of the women that are here that you work with, that you're recognizing, the accomplishments, and they're just so supportive and encouraging. And, that is so meaningful to all of us. So, Manik, thank you for all of that. It's you're an incredible person, and I just can't stop raving. So, Manik.
No, thank you, Nisha, for all those kind words. I think it's all you all friends and families kind of. I said in there also, Mule community is just like an extended family. You all are so awesome and amazing. Makes all these community things easy and enjoying. So I enjoy it.
Well, we're thankful for that because you certainly have helped us along the way, and it was great to meet you in person. We had such a blast at Connect in New York.
Yes,
So and it's true what was mentioned earlier is, we know each other through the environments virtually, but there's something special about being in our space, and it's like a big family reunion, where we all get
it
together.
it does. I mean, those who were at the TDX this year, they would know those 2 days goes just like that. You don't even realize when the morning starts and when the day ends and then when the next day starts. So it's so much fun when everyone is together there.
Yeah. So
No,
thank
and
you.
we were so proud of you, Manik, when you won this award, the Community Legend Award, the first one. And I think you were just the most deserving person of that recognition. So congratulations to you for winning that. And again, another shout out to Miguel. He's also been incredibly supportive of the Women Who Mule and so many women here as well. So it's so important to have men as our allies and be supporting us, and that's why we love to recognize, everyone who is supporting and encouraging the women that are part of our community. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. I think I would say it other way around. Like it's good that we have you all as an allies. So we can stay good and nice and like help everyone, because we look at all of you girls and you girls are like amazing. I have seen Nisha, you in the community, Diane going across all the community, and she's like always ready to help anyone. You just ping her, she's a Slack message away. You ping her and you will hear from her. Alex, Akshata, it's like everybody in the community is so nice. I think Sabrina knows both Sabrinas and Mariana. I haven't seen any other community as vibrant and as colorful as our community is. Everybody's so good in here. So thank you
Amazing.
for letting me hop on the camera and
Thank you for coming on the camera right quick like that for us.
yeah, I just made sure I don't have vada pav in my hand, Akshita. So I was thinking about you. So I'm not gonna show you vada pav. So it's fine. She's gonna get me for this later. Yeah.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Thanks,
Thank you
Manik.
so much.
Take care.
Well, we appreciate that. And again, to the many other men that are in the room and the new, all of the men that have mentored and supported us along the way, we really appreciate all that you have done for us. And I have to shout out to my husband who who supports me in my deep technicality of things, and he has no clue what I'm talking about, but he can pull off a conversation about Kubernetes and he has no clue what they are. It's pretty funny.
Well,
But
my husband Diane thinks I work with donkeys. He sees my Max the Mule characters all over the place, and he's like, "Why you got these donkeys all around?" Shut up.
that's great. You have a herd of donkeys. Well, and now the excitement and the moment you've been waiting for. We have some secret guests. And the suspense has been so exciting that we had to cap this information and what we are going to announce, which have already been announced by this point. When I posted the meetup, it was all secret, but they have already been announced yesterday. But now you'll get to meet some of them who are able to make it with us tonight. But I'm going to go ahead and put up all of the new MuleSoft community ambassadresses. And here, oh, well, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. And here they are. Here they are. This is the new cohort of the ambassadresses added this year. And Nisha, if you want to introduce the names, I'm going to go through the list and allow them to be presenters so that they can talk a little bit about themselves.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just look at this fantastic crew here. So Pooja, Myra, Sono, Jennifer, Audrey, Melissa, Shivani, Nadina, and Lilly-Ann. Congratulations to all of you and welcome to the Ambassadress community. We are so excited and so proud of you for being here and for joining us. And I just love that there's more and more women who are, becoming recognized for this. So congratulations again to all of you.
And you should be having the ability to speak and unmute yourself and bring your camera live. So I am going through the list and opening that up for you right now. So please, who would like to go first? Who would like to introduce themselves first? We won't necessarily go in any particular order, but we want to make sure that we catch everyone who's here.
I can go first.
Awesome, Myra. Welcome. Welcome. Tell us about yourself. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you so much. First of all, I did not know that ambassadress was a word. So I'm happy that you let me know that. That is so great. But I am a early adopter of MuleSoft Composer since 2021. So that's how I kind of got introduced to MuleSoft. I learned really fast and I got introduced to the community. Since then, I've done a couple sessions. I've done one at TDX. I've done one at Dreamforce. And I'm just super excited to be a part of the group. And I'm looking forward to getting some MuleSoft certifications in the future. So that's my goal.
Excellent goal. Excellent goal. Well, and those of us like myself who are deeper into MuleSoft, my goal is to get some of the Salesforce certifications. So let's have a collaboration and help one another on that for sure. So
most definitely. But thank you so much for asking me to be here. I'm super excited to be a part of the group with all of you amazing ladies. So and guys.
Yes. Very true. Well,
Thank
we're
you.
very excited to have you with us as we continue on this quest. That's the beauty of it, is that we stand together, we stand to help each other, and to sharpen our skills.
Thanks.
Yeah, great to have you here. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. And who would like to go next? There's several that you have the ability to unmute and put your camera on.
I can go next, if that's
Excellent.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Hi. I can see the plants behind you, Diane. They look lovely.
Thank you.
All right. So, Diane, I know you've been my mentor, right, for this journey, and I want to thank you for being patient with me and working with me on this. So, I have been working on this product for a very long time. I was pre-IPO Muley.
Tell us what that is. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, I know. I keep saying this, and everybody is like, "What is that?" And yeah, so I worked on MuleSoft before Salesforce acquired MuleSoft, and before MuleSoft was a IPO. So that was like a long time ago. Yeah, I know. So and then so I've seen the product evolve, and I was a speaker. Houston did not have a MuleSoft meetup, and then we got together and we did a Houston MuleSoft meetup with Flexera Global, and for that inaugural meetup, I was one of the speakers, and I presented on API-led connectivity. And from there to today, being a meetup leader for the Houston MuleSoft meetups, and to be recognized as an ambassador, I think is like it's been a journey, right? A very exhilarating one. And I am so excited that I get to do all of this with all of you. I really appreciate the support. I keep saying this, MuleSoft community is very inclusive, very warm. And I think that's something that sets us apart from all the other dev communities. I can reach out to anybody here at any time, and I know I will get the support I need. Even if, someone who doesn't know the answer, they will always point me somewhere. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm excited for what the future has in store for me and for the community, especially because, I'm in this cohort with so many amazing women, and I have all of you to learn from. So very excited and looking forward to meeting some of the other ambassadresses. Thank you.
Excellent. Well, and mentoring you was a joy. I've always just been so very impressed with your skills, your the way you carry yourself, the way you care about people. The work you've done in your blogs. It's just been great to see that, and I'm excited to see how that continues to grow. You've actually helped me be a better blog writer, FYI. So it's always a two-way. You can be a mentor, but the mentee is teaching the mentor. So it's been very good. It's been very good. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Excellent. Okay, who would like to go next? We've got several of you ready to roll.
Probably I'll go next. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
It's good to see everyone pumped up for Ambassador. And I would first like to congratulate everyone for being 2023 Ambassador, all the women. It's so good to see all the not the new faces, but faces in the Ambassador cohort. So which is really good. Hello everyone, my name is Sonal Sharma. I'm based out of Melbourne, Australia, and thanks, Diane. Because of you, I'm able to join this, and it seems very interesting group. And I worked as a senior integration architect. Those people who know, I worked in Capgemini, and I'm associate director in my MuleSoft practice. Certified integration architect as well, and go-to-market champion for higher education, which I
Nice.
really like.
Ooh,
um,
congratulations to you on that. Yes.
Thanks, Diane. Apart from that, I guess most of the people know me through Women Who Mule Pack, MuleSoft meetup leader over there. And as Diane mentioned in the very early in the call, you need a passion. So I guess that's what drives us all all over the place. And people sometimes ask how you get time for all those things, but my answer is it's not time, it's a passion. And I guess it's very important that you guys are already doing is to acknowledge our alliance as well. It's just not the women. We want to be have inclusive community. So I would like to Nick, who was my mentor. I would like to say thanks to him. He's not in the call, but he has helped me through this journey as well of being ambassador. So I'm very to this uh, new journey, I should say, and happy to mentor if somebody would like to um, get to know or if I can contribute in any way in their journey. And also, I'll take this opportunity to announce we are having Women Who Mule Pack meetup on 30th of March, where we are celebrating Embrace Equity. This year, slogan or this year objective for the International Women Day. So please, if you can, join us over there as well. There is a lot of good things are cooking there. So yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Oh, I'm game. That sounds great. So
Thank you. And thanks, Sabrina. I would really like to give her shout out as well because she's always being there. Whenever you feel lost or you want to discuss or want to chat something, she's always there to help you through that that hurdle or that breakthrough, So thanks, Sabrina, for it. Yeah.
our lifeline, aren't they? They are
Yeah.
always, and yes, a shout out to all of our community leaders who help us along. I don't know how we could do it without them. They really do set the standard and set the support that we need and guidance, direction. Yes, yes, you're right. No,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much. I think we should fly down to Australia. I'm game.
For sure, it's a beautiful weather now, so the right time.
Excellent. Would love to. That is on my bucket list. If I get there, I will certainly let you know.
I would love to meet you in person.
That would be great. That would be great. Wonderful, wonderful. Congratulations to you. And who would like to go next?
I would go next. Hello,
Awesome. I
hello
recognize that
everyone.
voice. There's Audrey. Hey.
Hi, Audrey Honeycutt in Omaha. I was introduced to Meal Platform about, I think, 4 or 5 years ago now. Time goes by. I'm just losing track of it. But on a work project, and talking about passion, I just kind of fell in love with the platform. At the time, my role wasn't as a developer. I was more of a sort of, I would like to say jack of all trades, but technical architect. And so I was part of the project to, understand the architecture and how it was being implemented and all those types, get it documented, all those types of things, right? But I really, really wanted to know more about it. So they had the dev fundamentals that you could take online for, self-paced. So I started doing that, and I hit a few snags with just different various bugs. It seems much better today, right? And being a newbie, I was really banging my head. And of course, I didn't know about your wonderful community yet, so I just was just doing it on my own. And so anyway, then I don't remember how Sabrina and I met, but then we were talking about a blog, and it looks like Sophia's on here tonight as well. So she was my partner in crime at work, and we were writing this blog and laughing at all the edits, and we'd be like, okay, this is it, this is the last one, right? But no. here we come back. It was like, but it was a great experience and our first of the kind. And from there, I just, I just wanted to keep going. And so I did. And I met Diane, on a meetup, and I was like, I popped like one question in the chat. Hey, how'd you get into training? Because that was kind of like, a desire of mine. And, right away, like, I think it was like maybe an hour later, she sent me a link, and we were having a conversation, meeting over a chat. And it just, thank you. Diane was also my mentor. And I just, everybody, I just like want to thank everybody, because I think even by myself, I probably would not be here, because I would have just sat back. And so I really appreciate the votes of confidence, the motivation, and the energy, like you said. And I love. I've been, obviously a woman in tech for many, many years, and I love the female presence here. So, and with that, just I can't wait to also meet. I would be on board for that Australia trip, but maybe somewhere locally would be sooner. But I do really want to meet people in person as well, because I think that's it's a great connection. So thank you.
Absolutely. And Audrey, you were a treat to mentor as well. The cool thing about Audrey is she was mentoring people when she wasn't even realizing she was mentoring people. She just kind of had that ability to want to share with people that were on staff with her in her previous role, and then also carry that over. She was a big part of one of our other MuleSoft rising stars, and really working with her. And so it's really exciting, Audrey, to see your passion. That's what clicked with us, is I had to share what I was doing with you. You caught it. We're working on some things together. We've got a fun meetup coming the first week of April in the healthcare and life sciences meetup group, in which doing some HL7 conversion from the the accelerator, the healthcare accelerator, and also tying in Anypoint MQ. Audrey's just tearing it up over there and her details and sharing with us, and we're learning more about it. It's very cool. So congratulations. It's great to see you as an ambassadress also. And yeah, those of us who've been in tech for a while, there's a recording of my story in the early years. And yes, it started with punch cards, and I was a very lonely female in the IT industry. So it is great to see the presence of other women in our space here too. So absolutely. Awesome. Now next, so Audrey, thank you and congratulations. So glad and excited to have you here. Who would like to go next?
I can go. This is Jen.
Hey, Jen. Welcome.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. Hi, everyone. My name is Jen Cole, and I'm really overwhelmed in the best way possible, and so honored to be a part of this amazing community and cohort of women. I also need to learn how to pronounce ambassadresses. I'll be practicing that. I didn't know it was a word either, so you learn something new every day. But I came into this ecosystem similar to my Salesforce journey. I come in through the Salesforce space. I kind of fell into it with projects and work, and really had a tough business problem to solve. And I was like, I know I can integrate. At my old company, we could never do it, but I feel like I can do this. And the Composer came along and really just became the tool that allowed me to be a citizen developer without any technical IT support in-house to do any actual coding or whatnot. So that's been my journey into Composer in the last 2 years, and it's been incredible. Like, it's definitely impacted my career in all the positive ways, and just really excited to be here and meet my other fellow ambassadresses. I'm going to say it slow to say it right, to really connect and see how we can help each other and we can share with each other. Melissa, you're my neighbor. You're a couple towns south, so I can't wait to hook up with you and meet you in person. So I'm just really excited to be here and be a part of this community. So thank you.
Awesome. Well, we're so excited that you are, and it's so to me, you grasped Composer and really ran with it, and that is so exciting. The I was able to play with it at first when it came out, but then my, shift focused on some of the things I was called to do at that time. But it's so neat to see that embracing and again, that passion, that drive and passion that you had, Jennifer, for that. So we welcome you here and so glad that you are. And you can give us some tips on Composer. So this is great.
And Salesforce Flow, happy to bring you into both automation worlds.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, welcome and congratulations as well.
Thank you.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. Who would like to go next? You did tag Melissa, kind of.
Yeah,
Melissa's nearby. Melissa?
I'll keep it going in order. So
Excellent. Welcome. Congratulations to you. Oh, did we lose her? Melissa, come back. Oh, she might have lost her connection. I don't see her in the list. Okay, we'll give her a chance to reconnect.
I'm here. That was
Oh, there
me.
you are. Okay, hey.
It just crashed when I tried to put my video on. So, yep, I'm Melissa Shepard. I'm here in Boston with what's going on with Jen, and I'm a Salesforce certified technical architect, also Golden Hoodie. So I'm excited that there's a few of us in the MuleSoft world now. Let's see. I actually got into integration and Salesforce at the same time. I got into Salesforce because I was doing integration. I actually wrote my own middleware. Then I ended up going to a middleware company, working with Salesforce. And then I think the first time I brought MuleSoft on a project was before Salesforce acquired it. It was 2015. I knew about it from going to Salesforce events. And so I've worked with it from that integration architecture perspective and mostly with Salesforce. On quite a few projects with it. I'm looking to get into more of the automation stuff. I'm excited about that. I want to learn more about that. I want to be able to present on it. I want to be able to do more to bring more awareness to the different MuleSoft tools. So I'm excited to start getting into the MuleSoft certification world. It's been on my list. I said after CTA, I'm going to focus on MuleSoft. So here I am. I'm able to do that. If anyone wants help on the Salesforce side of things, come to me. I have 32 Salesforce certifications.
Oh, excellent.
More than happy to support anyone on that Salesforce journey. I also do have a Slack. It's the Architect Ohana. So it's kind of where all the architects live. And I see there's a lot of female architects and MuleSoft architects. So if anyone's not in there, contact me, or you can actually find the invite page if you search on LinkedIn. It's just a great home for architects, and it really started as a CTA study group and then grew into more. That's why I got the Golden Hoodie. And also, I organize an event called Architect Dreamin', and we are looking at doing one in Australia. So it would be cool to get people there for that because, integration is a huge part of architecture, and would love to have people there. If you really want to go to Australia, it'll keep you updated. So we're working with the CTAs and architects down there, and Ladies Be Architects. I'm a Ladies Be Architects ambassador. A few of them are down there in Australia. So we're trying to coordinate with maybe like a Down Under Dream-In, do it at the same time. So it would be like a big, like three or 4 days. Yep, it would be worth your trip. So.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, put me on that list, please, and get me in the loop. I'm game.
Absolutely. I'll keep you all updated.
Melissa, so impressive, your depth in Salesforce, and congratulations on the Golden Hoodie. I certainly would have put you in on that one too, but congratulations to that as well, and your work of expanding that group that you did work on for that. Excellent. Well, look at the caliber of women that are in this space now. So super excited for you, Melissa, and congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Who would like to go next?
I can go next.
Awesome. Go right ahead. Who's first?
Okay, go ahead, Nadina.
No, you can go ahead.
You could go together if you'd like. No, go ahead. Alphabetical order would be Nadina. Okay, Nadina, you next.
Okay, I'll go. Hi everyone, my name is Nadina Lisbon. I'm based in Maryland. I'm also Salesforce certified technical architect. Melissa was one of my mentors. I just got it in November. I come from the Salesforce world, so I'm also a Salesforce MVP. I started with MuleSoft in 2019 when I started at a company, and they said, surprise, you're going to be running the integration and we're about to buy MuleSoft. What are your thoughts? I was like, okay, let's do this. I didn't know any MuleSoft. I was very much on the Salesforce side. And so we had an SI partner who came in and did the development. But I really wanted to ensure that I could speak the language and speak to my developers, because when we were in those meetings, they were very quiet. Our business is a very excited and passionate bunch at the time. And so I spent a lot of time just reading the resources, and I was like, oh, wow, this is a huge community. And I'm like, why is no one else in the Salesforce world talking about this massive MuleSoft community? And there was all the documents and the training, and it's like, if you weren't in the community, no one would know. So I started telling everybody I knew. It's like, hey, by the way, are you doing MuleSoft? Why are you not in the community? And just inviting people. And so as I was going through my process, I became a MuleSoft mentor. And then doing the mentorship, Manik was actually my MuleSoft ambassador. And so I knew a lot of the ambassadors going along and just watching your journeys and watching how you all progressed. And it was something where MuleSoft has always been my second home. So I've always advocated for it. Anytime I do presentations at Dreamforce or TDX now, I try to have at least one MuleSoft submission as well as just Salesforce, or try to do cross-platform. So fun fact, I presented on Composer. I don't actually use that from a day-to-day, so I had to spend some time looking at it. But again, just to bring awareness to the MuleSoft community. And yeah, I'm looking forward to, like Melissa said, I think after CTA, everyone looks for something to deep dive in. So MuleSoft, I'm definitely wanting to get more certifications and just really spend more time with the community and get to know all the products, especially how everything is now being put together under Flow. I do a lot with flows as well. And so I'm looking to getting to all the different MuleSoft products.
Excellent, excellent. Wow. All I can say is wow. I'm just extremely impressed. And I love what you said too, Nadina, that you were like, I didn't know it, but I had to kind of dig in. That's us. That's us growing, you know. And so many times people are like, I hesitate to be committed on something until I really know it. No, you know what? Some of the best, it's kind of like baptism by fire. Some of the best
Yes.
things we learn are when we're like right in there and we've got to figure it out. So, congratulations to you. Excited for what you're going to bring to the table also with us as we all continue to grow. And yes, when Salesforce acquired MuleSoft, we, you know, there was that gap, and I love that it is coming together, and we're now starting to really collaborate. And you know, I want to learn Salesforce in this category, and you want to, you know, so it's a great relationship. It's a great integration. We're integrating, obviously. So
Yes.
welcome. Excited to have you with us. For sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Shivani is up next. Shivani, go ahead.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited to be part of this part of this cohort and this community. I mean, it's been many, many years. I had a pleasure of working with Alex. Alex and I worked together on projects together. And my mentor, I mean, Ryan, you taught me so much. I can't even imagine learning MuleSoft without you. And guess what? I left my job so I can work with Ryan. And Diane was my mentor to become an ambassador. Great, great learning from you, Diane. I'm just grateful to be part of this supportive, passionate, kind community. I mean, I still remember the days where 2018, I was in New York City. Manik, I don't know if you remember, but we were there. It was just you, me, Alex, and Sabrina. 4 of us were waiting around for people to come and join the MuleSoft community. And it was amazing, like doing meetups in New York, New Jersey. I mean, going in that Salesforce tower and doing meetups, it was good times. And over the years, I had opportunity. I mean, Isabella, you have given me some amazing opportunities to go and speak at the World Tour, and I mean, go to the Salesforce Christmas party. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, I cannot imagine even doing these things. And I've been doing IT for so many years. And so many times, like Diane, you said, like you would walk into these projects and so many people, it would be all men. excuse me, my headphone fell off here, but it was all men. And seeing this community where men are so supportive of us, as well as all these women, we're working together, we're supporting each other, we're encouraging, and most of all, we're learning. Every day I feel like I'm learning something new, and that's why I left what I was doing and got into MuleSoft, Salesforce, and as an ambassador, I'm hoping that I can spread that love of technology and learning. If you don't learn anything new, your day is not over. You got to learn something new. So thank you so much. And you all are coming to New York, because that's my hometown, and I can't wait to see you. I want to take you all to New York trip somewhere.
Awesome, awesome. Yes, and it's a pleasure to have you, Shivani, as your mentor. You have always exceeded my expectations, and you're just so gracious and pleasant and caring, and with such a depth of technology, with your technology experience. We had a work session not long ago on our team, and it's just great to collaborate and have your experience brought in, but also the kind way in which you deliver. It's just really rewarding to see and have you part of the Ambassadress cohort. And no surprise that you are one of the ambassadresses, because you have contributed for so long. And at the same time, it's just great to have you as a friend, and as first of all as a friend, but then also to see you continue to grow. Is a wonderful experience as far as that's concerned. And yes, one of the little Ryan, we're the little Ryan mentees, and he definitely has had a strong impact on all of our lives. If you've ever had him as an instructor, you'll know. I always tell people I teach in black and white. Ryan teaches in color, and he just brings the material to life. And he brings our project and consulting to life, as well as visions that we have for proof of concepts and various things we're working on. So you're right about that. He definitely has impacted our lives as well. So
Thank
pleasure
you.
and congratulations to you, Shivani.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. Now, is there anyone else who is a new ambassadress that has not had a chance to introduce themselves? I think that I think that, all have spoken. Or if for some reason I did not allow you to be presenter, then please go ahead and speak up in the chat so I know. Okay, good, good. And then Mary Joy has joined us. Mary Joy is one of the current ambassadresses, and I didn't want to commit her in the event that it was not a good time for her. But Mary Joy, would you please come on and just say hello and tell us what being an ambassadress means for you?
Hello, everyone. I'm Joy. Thanks for having me here. It's good to see familiar names in this session. Yeah, so I'm originally from Philippines. I'm based in Auckland, New Zealand. So it's 1:13 p.m. here on a Thursday. And my journey to ambassadorship is I think I'm gonna take much of the time if I will tell that. But I guess it started when I was just a participant in one of the meetups in India. And then I'd like to thank Jackie or Jitendra for encouraging me to become a MuleSoft meetup leader. And then from there, I started to get more involved by, writing blogs and then speaking throughout, the meetups, not only in APAC, but also in other region as well. It's not only the community that we evangelize MuleSoft as an ambassador, it's also towards our customers in a partner ecosystem. So I think that's our responsibility to educate and articulate our customers how beautiful to use the platform. Yeah, so I like to congratulate everyone who's new to the community, and also the new ambassadresses. Yeah, Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you, Joy, for being here at 1 a.m. Yes.
No, it's PM. It's
Oh,
afternoon
PM.
here.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
right. And you're on Thursday. We're still
Yes.
on Wednesday. You're a day ahead of us. That is
Yeah,
so
I'm ahead of everyone.
Well, thank you, Joy, so much. We appreciate it and all that you do as an ambassador as well. So, who is next? We want you. It all begins by signing up to submit an application as a mentor. And then from there, activity in the community and writing blogs. Reach out to us. We'll be glad to help you on that journey. We embrace that and encourage your involvement for that. So let us know. We would love for you to participate. Okay. Our trivia game is next. We're going to be giving away gift cards, and those are courtesy of Avio Consulting. So thank you, Mackenzie. Also, please pass the word that we appreciate that. And our first question already popped up. Look at this. I've already got it up. Hold on a second. Let me get the Q1 notice here. Okay. So question 1 is listed here. And trivia question 1 is, to become a MuleSoft community ambassador or ambassadress, you must maintain 3 MuleSoft certifications. You must provide maid or chef services for meetup leaders. C, complete Trailhead Academy courses to Explorer level. Apply to become a MuleSoft community mentor. Use MuleSoft daily for work or fun, and participate in the MuleSoft online communities. All right, so our winner is, the answers are, let me get to where it is located here. Whoops, I scrolled too far. Hold on a second. DF Whitney is our winner. Whitney, be sure to direct mess. I have your information, but be sure to direct message an email address that you would like to use for that. So congratulations. Woohoo. Whitney won that one. Yes, so it's the first correct answer, by the way. And you all are familiar with how the trivia goes. So, all right, the next question is, the book MuleSoft for Salesforce Developers was written by, oh, let me put Q2 here. There we go. Q2 is up. Oh, sorry. I will backtrack it. I can see where some of those were. I think Greg had that in there. So, so at any rate, we have Max, Astro, and Einstein, Isabella, Alexandra, and Akshata. Akshata, Digital D, and Alexandra. So there's all different combinations. And let me see where our last answers were when Whitney had won. Okay. And D was the correct answer. And so that will be, oh, help me with the pronunciation. Manny won that one. Yeah, there you go. Very good. Thank you. So Manny, be sure to direct message and give us your email information there. Okay. Excellent. Very good. And question 3, congratulations. Yes. Is how many new ambassadresses debuted in this cohort? Was it 7? Was it 12? Was it 9? Was it 10 or 8? Okay. All right, looking here. Melissa won. Melissa got it. It was 9. Yes, congratulations, Melissa. Melissa got it. Okay, there you go. All right. Now, we also have the ebook to give away, and I didn't have a question prepared for that. So I'm going to go ahead on the fly and come up with question number 4. What year was the first Ambassadresses, the year that it began? Oh, Suja. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. 2018. Suja T. Got it correct. 2018. So we will need your information also to provide you with the ebook. Okay. Congratulations to you. Very good. Very good. All right. So to conclude this up, what is next? Now, do know that there is a Trailblazer boot camp coming up in April. It's going to be in Atlanta, Georgia. That's very close to me. I have not made a commitment just yet. However, you will find that you can do a deep dive into Salesforce, MuleSoft, or Tableau. And we would love to have you. There'll be certified instructors there teaching, and we would love to have you there. Be sure to check your calendar for that and get your registration in. Early bird has passed. It's on full price now, but definitely would be well worth going. And yes, please notice in the chat that what Mariana put in the chat was for you to please send an email to Mackenzie, the winners, and that way she can get the your gift card to you, except for the winner of the ebook. And Suja, you need to give me a direct message, if you would, with your information so we can get that lined up. Is Alex still? Yeah, Alex is still on the line. So Alex, if you, I'll work with you to get their information to you for that ebook. Okay. So great evening, folks. This has been so much fun. And of course, celebrating the achievements of the ambassadresses, the ones who've been here for the very first few ones, as well as those of us who've been ambassadors for a while, being recognized for the work that we do and embracing our new cohort of ambassadresses. There will be another, it's in the making, there will be another meetup to recognize the men. This just happened to be a opportunity for the women who mule to recognize the ambassadresses, but there's also ambassadors, and we want to support them. So please be on the lookout. We'll let you know when the men's celebration will be also, because we absolutely want to cheer them on as well. So do let us know if you'd like to be a speaker for this meetup for Women Who Mule. Contact us. Let us know. We'd be glad to line that up with you. And if there's other topics that you would like to see us cover, we certainly would like to hear from you in regards to that as well. There should be a survey that's emailed to you about the event, and that's another opportunity for you to share, some ongoing thoughts of things you'd like to see or your recommendations. So thank you all for being here with us tonight. I hope you have a day wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for being with us, and we look forward to having you at some future meetups as we continue to grow in the MuleSoft community. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thanks. Bye.
Good night. Bye-bye. Okay. I stopped